People don't believe us when people are insulting our culture. People don't believe us when people really make us feel like we don't belong in the community. A community full of people who dress up in costumes of fictional characters. Like, come on, call yourselves out.
So originally, my mom and I were both kind of into anime, where we used to watch like Sailor Moon and Pokemon, and we both kind of got into it around the same time.
Just randomly flicking the channel, the anime music that came at the end.
I think online and also my friends at school at the time.
I think I've liked anime ever since I watched Sailor Moon when I was a very young child. I've just always loved art and animation, and then throughout the years it grew into a love of anime.
This is my older sister, so I just got into it through her.
So I'm cosplaying the favorite flower princess of She-Ra, Perfuma. I really love my Beast cosplay because I really love pushing just the gender norms of how cosplay should look.
My Static Shock's another look that I really like to do because I also get to use my natural hair for him. Static Shock's one of my favorite childhood black comic book heroes, and I was like, hey, I want to make him into a woman.
I am cosplaying a concept of my own original design of Riju from Breath of the Wild.
Well, my favorite person to cosplay is Garnet, so I love her so much, and yeah, she'd probably be my top.
I am cosplaying as Kairi from Kingdom Hearts.
What I am cosplaying is from Star Wars, and I am cosplaying Poe Dameron.
I've been cosplaying, I guess, 4-ish years now.
If we want to be real, it's just like being a person of color in the cosplay community. You always have to worry, am I canon? I was cosplaying from a Chinese anime called Modao Zushi, and obviously he's a male, pale, skinny, and I'm just like, well, this is what I have. And it's just I really wanted to embody the character. So it's just I'm not the darker version of this cosplay. I'm not the fatter version of this cosplay. I'm just this cosplayer.
So negative experience-wise, nobody's ever called me out for my cosplay. They always attack my skin color first. Just recently, I did a cos test of Afro Bulma from Dragon Ball Z, and everyone loved it. The day after, somebody decided to say, Bulma's not the N-word, you're the N-word, therefore you can't cosplay Bulma. And that kind of just reminded me that I still get racist comments on the internet pretty frequently. And if one person's gonna be not so nice about it, I can't forget that there's other people out there that support me for who I am.
It typically happens more online, and I feel like it is because people find that they can hide behind the online persona and the mask of social media and online comments they have. I had one occurrence where a cosplay seller who took my photo and tried to showcase it, and then I just saw all these hateful, nasty comments about me being black, and the people hate on me just because I don't fit these skinny, light-skinned characters that I usually end up cosplaying from.
I did have a friend who asked me if it was all right if she could cosplay as a character who had darker skin. And I said, yeah, because you're beautiful as you are. You're cosplaying the character. If you love the character and you want to do it, then just do it.
People might want to cosplay with me because I cosplay a character of color, and they're just sort of shoehorning me into this one role, I guess. I mean, I think that there is a lack of POC characters, and I think there should be more. I feel like because Japan is sort of homogeneous, it's a little bit hard, but at the same time, you watch a lot of anime where they depict America in particular, so I feel like they do see that diversity, and you can increase diversity in anime.
Cosplay is about, exploring something else other than yourself. You don't have to fit yourself in a box to cosplay something else.
Like any shape, any race, any age, seriously, cosplay is for everybody. It's about having fun.
When J.K. Rowling cast the Black Hermione for the play version, and people kind of didn't like that, it's just a character. So to bring the character qualities to life, but it doesn't matter how they look.
It doesn't matter if you're like what skin color you are, what ethnicity you are, because it's something that you love to do, and that should be the common ground for everybody.
Regardless of like your fandom or of who you are, there's always going to be a space for you in cosplay.
Regardless of race or creed or body size or anything like that, it doesn't matter because cosplay is whatever you want to do.
If you see microaggressions happening, call it out. So just really having that community, because we are a cosplay community, come together.
I just give everybody some kind of like appraisal.
Because the POC community is one of the most inclusive communities I've ever been a part of, and we all have each other's backs in this. And so I always love to reassure new and upcoming cosplayers that, hey, you may get like one really negative comment, but there will always be a rush of people coming to you and saying, no, you did a fantastic job.
You have to understand very early on that you were cosplaying for yourself at the end of the day. You have to share and understand and tell people that race does not matter what you cosplay. Everyone can cosplay, it's for everyone, and we're all just nerds dressing up for fun.
And if you're not a part of the POC community and you see that somebody is getting like racist comments, come alongside them and be like, no, you're fantastic. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. And just continue to encourage people who don't feel like they belong here, because honestly, if the community surrounds that person feeling like they don't belong, then they will feel like they do.